Maxey grabs the miss. Part perhaps the biggest surprise of last season, the Houston Rockets.
For sure. I mean, they hadn't even made the play-in tournament in 2024. Just with internal development and improvement, ended up as the 2 seed in the stacked West. You got to give Ime Udoka and his staff tremendous credit.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. KD with the bucket.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
And here's Maxey outside. Drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shot clock at 6. Here's KD. Oubre pulls it in. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And then George with the jam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
It's good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Down low. Here's Embiid. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's how you run the pick and roll. Maxey capping it off with the perfect pass.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought it in.
Three-pointer. Another miss by Houston.
He's got to know not to take that shot when he's so closely defended.
Maxey looking it over. A floater. The rebound by Shepherd. Rockets trail by 5. Here's KD. And it's Grimes with the rebound. In the corner, it's Oubre. Oubre on the wing. Here's the drive. And the jam by Oubre.
And Kelly Oubre Jr. knows exactly when to knife to the basket. Really good decision there.
And it's Smith missing.
Look, it's real simple. It's a make or miss league, and he just missed it.
George with the ball. Back to Grimes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's KD for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Oubre, no one around him. Thompson with the rebound.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball.
Substitution for your 76ers.
The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Watford. Back to Maxey. In the corner, Drummond with it. Now Grimes. Bangs home the trifecta.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage of
友達俺たち何チーム友達お好み焼き食うつる阪神腹いっぱい飯はうまい一人じゃ寂しいし電話来たりかけ直した後すぐ行く会いに TEAMTOMODACHIチーム友達混ざり合いちぎりかわしちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎりちぎろちぎろちぎろちぎろチーム友達チーム友達俺たち何チーム友達関西関東西東北南チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達チーム友達俺たち何チーム友達
Girl, you're looking sweet tonight. You wanna hear every day, girl. Wish that I could love you right in a special way, girl. You light my fire. So lucky now to have you all along, girl. I really love the way you love, girl. Forever I'll be yours, baby. You blow my mind, baby. I'm so alive with you, baby. You blow my mind. My mind, baby, baby, light my fire. I feel alive, baby. You blow my mind. I'm satisfied. Girl, you knock me out.
right. Spend your cash on the you never had, yeah. Mama told me, boy, don't last, so I ain't gon' slide if that ain't by the bag, yeah. My life changed so fast that I don't even recognize myself from last year. Said she never needed no man, but when she with you, said she needs somebody else. And I ain't tryna add no pressure for ya. I know that they all doing extra. She got dark thoughts, let me hit some, yeah. Baby, I be messed up for ya. Said she wanted me to now, baby, let me get a little toy, yeah. And she got dark thoughts, let me hit some now. Baby, I be messed up for ya. I get dark thoughts too, but I keep them. Shorty got a friend group up, so I keep it on the low, but I peep them. Nowadays I'm stuck up in that mode, don't need a I'm really him, telling keep up.
Kick those feet up and enjoy some NBA hoops on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And finished off by Adebayo.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
DeRozan with the bucket.
Well, the unbelievable footwork and touch for DeMar DeRozan. It is on display nightly.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, we have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game. Back to you guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Schroeder. Out to Sabonis. Three-pointer, no good. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up to the Miami Heat. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Rebound by Sacramento. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
On the wing, Levine. Here's Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Powell. Wiggins outside. 6 to shoot. Miami needs to get off a shot here. Up again. Here's Jovic. Adebayo sets a screen with the clock winding down. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, you love to see Norman Powell be unselfish and find an open teammate. That's pretty.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Jovic. Pass to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Spins. Here's Jovic. The 3. And he buries his first look.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Out to the right wing. Back to Levine. Sacramento passing it around. It's stolen away. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Jovic. Oh, okay then. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Andrew Wiggins should get a 10 for degree of difficulty. That was beautiful. Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Adebayo sets a screen. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, using the play to move the defense to his team's advantage. Go ahead, Norman Powell. Pretty pass.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That sends Zach LaVine to the free throw line. That one belongs to Wiggins. Sacramento shooting their first foul shot of the game. And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
It's LaVine with a drive. Here's Powell. An easy two on the layup.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, B.A., 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50-40-90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
It's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Misses the one-handed jam.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Bam Adebayo has been leading the charge for Miami. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Heat.
They've done a great job facilitating.
Monstrous jam by LaVine.
Such a big-time athlete. LaVine makes the hardest moves look easy.
Here's Jaquez. Good work defensively by DeRozan. Kings trail by 5. Schroeder into the lane. The rebound by Ware. Here's Yakatonis. No points so far. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Pass to LaVine.
Andrew Wiggins.
Just 5 on the clock. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Sabonis. Adebayo grabs the board. And here's Adebayo. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Leading by 5. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Brian, back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Heat making a switch here. Kings trail by 7. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
The absolute ferocity from Russell Westbrook. The rim. My goodness, how you feeling?
Wiggins outside. Rebound by Sacramento. Pass to Levine. This one for three. He drops it from range. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
Such a beautiful high-arcing jump shot from Zach Levine.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the shot's good by Wiggins.
This guy gets up in the air so smoothly. Andrew Wiggins, a nice foundation for that shot.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Mitchell. Out left to the wing. From behind the arc. Fontecchio's shot is off. Kings trail by 3. DeRozan gets going. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Wow, pure power on the drive by DeMar DeRozan. He's got that extra burst we've seen and able to finish with force.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. There's a minute 54 left in the first half. Powell surveying the D. Pass to Adebayo. Miami moving it around. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Westbrook outside. Back to Levine. Here's the three. And Russell Westbrook gets a 3. Westbrook's got 5 now.
Boy, certainly looked like the defense was okay, letting him shoot from 3. But let's remember, he can hit some of these.
Outside Mitchell. Powell outside. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Jovic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 5.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Mitchell. And here's Adebayo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Schroeder has got the ball here for the Kings. Sabonis right side. Now here's Schroeder. Saric outside. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Pass to Schroeder. Up in time. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Miami out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Schroeder. To the inside. And here's Saric for 3. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Now here's Sabonis. The 3, Westbrook. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Westbrook
Westbrook's got 8. Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Wiggins. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, the electricity of Andrew Wiggins can really elevate around the rim.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Sacramento passing it around. Oh, the long-range prowess of Levine.
Yeah, there's the versatility Levine brings to your team. This guy can go on scoring runs and keep you afloat.
For the lead, it's hauled in by the Heat. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Down low. Here's Fontecchio. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
The basket drops, and he... gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. So it'll be Khalil Ware shooting. That'll belong to Domantas Sabonis. Kings trail by 4. And Grant, the son of Hall of Famer Arvydas Sabonis. How much do you think Domas modeled his game after his dad?
Well, B.A., I played against his dad. Arvydas was 5 inches taller, but the elite skill set shared in common. No doubt, Domas took a lot of pointers from his father. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. Pass to Yakichonis. Here's Powell. Fontecchio with a screen. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Here's Ware. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. And it's a 5-point Miami lead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, guys. Domantas Sabonis is driven. He said, quote, "There's no calm time with me. There's a lot to work on to help my teammates and win games. That desperation to stay here in the NBA because I love it and try to get better, I'm always thinking about it, and I don't think that's going to change." Back over to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Miami leading by 3. It's Wiggins on the wing. Ware the screen. Pass to Jovic. Outside Jaquez. And here's Wiggins. Now here's Ware. The rebound by Eubanks. Here's DeRozan. It's DeRozan exploding to the basket.
Boy, this guy's so quick with the ball in his hands. DeRozan's acceleration makes him effective.
Just don't play defense, bro. You don't play no defense, bro.
A minute 8:15 left in the third quarter here. To the middle. The kick out to Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Jaquez has got his first 3 points of the game.
My goodness, that's just too clean a look. He takes full advantage.
Here's Schroeder. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
For a guy who's a little bit smaller at the guard position, Schroeder is fearless. I think he likes contact.
It's Jaquez on the wing.
Play defense. You don't want to play no defense? You don't play no defense? Come play defense.
And again, Miami with a triple. Kings trail by 5. Outside Levine. Levine in. Oh, wow!
Well, you love the footwork of Levine, the ability to shift pace, tough cover on the drive.
Stolen by Schroeder. Here's DeRozan. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Third quarter comes to a close. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And it's the Heat with the ball. To the right side. Pass to Yakachonis. Off target from outside. Here's Ellis. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the inside. Outside Jaquez. Back to Adebayo. Here's Ware. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far from Miami?
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Ware in the high post. Pass to Yakachonis. Now here's Adebayo. Defended by DeRozan. And it's Ware missing. Kings trail by 3. Cuts off the pass. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Pass to Yakachonis. Sinks it from distance. And the Heat lead by 6. Here's Levine. Ellis right side. From downtown. Levine with the answer from long distance.
Back-to-back threes here. Levine with a beautiful shot.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
Great effort on the glass by the big fella. Nice work.
And Adebayo over to help. Westbrook buries it from outside.
A huge shot. His three-point shooting has been outstanding tonight.
Yeah, he's done more work outside the arc than inside it, and that's not going to change now. They'll ride his long-range game all the way to the end of this one.
Stolen by Schroeder. Now the Kings in transition. Levine, strong finisher.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Powell. Oh, touches it off the glass.
Norman Powell on the big-time delivery.
Levine outside. Now DeRozan. Ooh, the three doesn't go. .141 left in the game. Now Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Using the glass to lay it in. And neither side able to take control of this game.
Yeah, at this rate, it's going to come down to a photo finish.
Levine knocks down the trifecta.
Levine delivery in a big moment. What a game we've got.
Now Adebayo. Bam, just battles through contact.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Now Levine. Yes, sir! Bank it in the layup.
Big shot with time winding down. Clutch move by Levine.
And he slams it down.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Levine outside. He launches, and he nails it.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Adebayo. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Sabonis. And that's an intentional foul. And it's Sacramento's ball. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
First free throw is good. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws good. And it's a 5-point game.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
If they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
The Heat making a switch here. Here's Wiggins. Beyond the arc. Wiggins for the triple.
One of the reasons the scouts love Wiggins, he always finds a way to deliver in big-time moments.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Getting something that close to the cup is a win as far as possessions go.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball game. Great job.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Adebayo. Connects!
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point lead.
You a square. That nigga a square. You a square. You a square. You ain't playing no. You ain't playing. Listen, gang. You ain't playing no defense. You ain't play no defense. That's cap, bro. That's crazy, bro. That is crazy, dog. That's crazy you saying I ain't play defense, bro. So you telling me I ain't play no defense, bro. You gonna really say I ain't play defense. That's crazy, dog. That is wow. They didn't want to get on the mic at the end. Nigga had to put up 90 points with Zach LaVine, literally forcing the ball, and then these niggas giving. These niggas probably ain't missing 2 points. Niggas trash.
Put up numbers, get baskets. Hit sacks, fifth real. Don't wear rabbits. That is beneath me. Can't even reach my knee, be easy. Shorty. Put VVs on the pinky, speak freely. Chauffeur, don't make me spill my like Pinky. Told you, don't make me spill my prayer hands. Prayer hands.
I praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
This ain't a Jag, this an Aston Advantage. As for the jacket that I'm wearing, it's Chris Van Nash. Nice. You did the Montclair thing in the past. Back then, your rags get the Mutombo finger wag. It ain't spring, but I clean the glass with no wingman. This thing here, it ain't Jordan Brand, a swingman. With my pinky in the air. The length of an equal swing span. I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent.
Well, we've got some terrific basketball in store for you tonight. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And it's the Knicks to start out. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Leaving no doubt on that one. The explosiveness of Towns, really powerful.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's Rollins. After the basket by New York on the other end. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Earlier I spoke with Mike Brown. I brought up Giannis Antetokounmpo and how effective a scorer he is, and Coach told me, well, when he gets into the lane, he's very tough to guard. For us, it's about forcing him into longer and ideally contested jumpers. That's what I want us to do. We'll see if they're able to accomplish this. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Trent for 3. The rebound by Shamet. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. What a terrific move that is.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Out to the wing. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Anunoby. Nails it from 3. Anunoby's got 5 now.
They've been the more poised team tonight. And the score reflects that.
Oh, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half. Quality shots, not wasting possession.
And here are the Bucks now. 8-point game. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee. But trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And Anunoby gets it to go.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
To the right side. Trent on the wing. Pass to Green. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Turner. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass was coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Here's Towns. Banked it in off the glass. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. New York leading by 6. Outside McBride. There's 57 seconds left to the first. And a big finish by Robinson.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And here's Clarkson. With the drive. Down low. Robinson can't hit. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 5. Back to Turner. Antetokounmpo outside. To the inside. Robinson with a steal. Outside McBride. There's the drive. Pass to Robinson. McBride. No dice on the putback jam. And so it's OG Anunoby making things happen for New York. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Knicks?
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
Back to Anthony. Portis outside. Shoots over Yabusele. Portis' shot is off. New York leading by 5. Year to year, Karl Anthony Towns remains an elite three-point threat in this league, Clark.
Yeah, he's one of the best shooters, period, in the league. And when you talk about just big guy shooters, he is the best. I mean, Jokic is maybe going to give him a run for the money, but I take Cat as the best three-point shooter of big men in the league. I mean, he's 7 feet tall, 250 pounds, and it's really hard to find anybody that can guard him outside and inside.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
And so it's Milwaukee with it, after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. It's Kuzma with the miss. Now here's Clarkson. He's scoreless. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Towns. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Grant, when you watch an NBA game today, do you wish you played in this era?
Oh, no doubt. It's a lot more open, and there's a greater emphasis on skill and player health. Oh, and by the way, those checks aren't too bad either.
Now here's Bridges. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. Karl Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Brian, back to you.
Physical. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Now here's Brunson. Brunson! So confident at the rim.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Rollins. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The snap. Whoa! Giannis with a showstopper.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Bridges misses. The Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo outside. The Knicks with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Brunson with the bucket. Brunson's got 8.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. There's 18 seconds left in the second. Here's Brunson. Give him 8 points now. Yabusele the screen. And so it's the New York Knicks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Here's Rollins. Yet to see a basket. Trent outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No, stop it in there. Jams it in. And he's three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Well, Clark, the Bucks certainly need to rebuild on some level, but they don't control their own draft pick until 2031.
And, B.A., that certainly makes things complicated and more difficult. A losing season won't do them any good in terms of the lottery. They've got to do their best to stay competitive while developing their young talent. That's a really difficult balancing act.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. And out of bounds, the Bucks will take it. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Rollins to the paint. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And that one is hammered home.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Pass to Towns. Back to Brunson. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 10 points.
Such good vision from Brunson. He's able to spot a guy ready to attack.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Three-pointer Anthony. He buries it from three.
You just know from a very young age, Cole Anthony's been perfecting that three-point shot. Maybe like his dad. His dad was kind of a pedestrian three-point shooter.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 13.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
It's stolen by Hart. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. All right, Grant, can you talk about what Jalen Brunson has brought to the Knicks?
You know, B.A., he's made them relevant again. New York can be a demanding place to play with the expectations and the media. But he's taken the bull by the horn. And had immediate success.
Defensively, you've got to apply more pressure to a shooter of his caliber.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Bucks trail by 17. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Well, this Knicks team has grit. Jalen Brunson said, quote, no matter what the situation is, we are going to attack it. No matter who's in front of us, we are going to grind. Guys?
No quit. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Pass to Towns. Left side, Brunson. Back to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. The three, Bridges. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Anthony. Portis the screen. Back to Trent. Milwaukee needs to get a shot off here. The three, Anthony. Hart pulls it in. Here's Towns. And he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
With his size and touch, there are very few that can match Karl Anthony Towns' skill set, making him an impossible matchup most times.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's Clarkson missing. The Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
What athleticism from Turner. My goodness. He loves getting chances to throw it down like that.
Here's McBride. Fires from deep. That shot off the mark. And they're pushing it up. Finished off the break. Portis has got 4 points in the quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Beyond the arc. And Yabusele good for 3. Yabusele's got his first 3 points of the game. And then Portis with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take the
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. New York leading by 14. Yabusele outside. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Now here's Hart. Fires for 3. The rebound by Turner. Here's Trent. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Timeout. And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And, guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He loves what the D has been able to accomplish, saying to his team, every turnover is a big success for us. Keep forcing those errors. Don't let them feel comfortable out there. So expect them to keep trying to be disruptive.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. There's the drive. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
To the left wing. Anthony outside. Count it.
The closer the better for Anthony, as is the case for most guys. He just wants to drop that one in.
Pass to Bridges. And an Obi for 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Anthony misses. New York leading by 13. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. In transition, here they come. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony going up top. Don't let his size fool you, folks. Cole's got some hops.
Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Now Towns. Towns throws it down.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck.
Yeah, I love that determination right there.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Bucks trail by 13. Antetokounmpo inside. Shot clock at 6. A one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
The slam from Portis, impressive. Using that size around the rack.
For 3. No. Here's Milwaukee. Here's Prince. Antetokounmpo, left side. Doubled by Towns. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, down low, the Greek freak.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Yes, using that window.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Outside, Green. Spins. Towns rips down the board. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Antetokounmpo striding up court on the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Now Portis. Oh, he jammed it.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Brunson. Beyond the arc. Antetokounmpo with a rebound. And so it's Milwaukee with it. 7-point differential. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
Man, the attitude of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. Really what you want to see in your team's best player. He's a guy that doesn't back down when the game gets tight and things are on the line.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Gary Trent Jr.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Fourth personal foul. Second team foul.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now gives them a little bit of breathing room.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. They're losing by 7. Your thoughts, guys?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brunson. Cash from downtown. And so it's the Knicks taking.
On my mic, what the f y'all talking about bodies for? Y'all just type.
Put on, I don't hang with rats, that's some new type. On the news type. Don't screw tight, just sad, recruit tight. got a bad, that home voodoo type. Take down mega stallions by the crew type.
Text high level my shirt, Rasta tight. I live my dream, Rasta tight. I just take a the turf, shell monster type.
She don't speak no English, man, the top type. She put me around her mouth cause I'm a boss type.
And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. And the game won't change, it's the same old thing. Primo. Dynamic duo.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce.
Defense looks helpless against Embiid on that slam. He's just too physical.
You know, Greg, when you look at the Eastern Conference, is it fair to say that both the teams you've got in this one are two of the top contenders?
Oh, no doubt. This could be an Eastern Conference Finals preview. In fact, I expect one of these squads to represent the East in the finals.
Cunningham's shot is off. Philadelphia with the ball. From deep, Maxey. Oubre, no one around him. Oh, good with the triple. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back over to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Edgecombe. And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it. In general, RJ, how would you describe Kelly Oubre's value to a franchise?
We know what Oubre provides a team. He's a versatile player who adds length. When he's aggressive on the offensive end, his slashing and movement can cause problems.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility.
Now Cunningham. After the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. And they pick up two. Cunningham's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now, here's George. Sweet move. And he sinks the layup.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
To the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Maxey. Second shot opportunity. Outside, George. Shot clock at 5. Back to Embiid. No good that time. The Pistons trailing. Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by George. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Edgecombe. And the dunk by Edgecombe.
There was some power behind that slam by Edgecombe. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Back to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. Back to Harris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Holland, no good. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Maxey. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession.
Substitution for your 76ers. Andre Drummond. Brendan Watford.
Pistons trailed by 3. It's LeVert on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor.
Outside for Lowry. Shot by Grimes. No good. There's 25 seconds left in the first. Pass to Harris. Down low. And stolen by Gordon. Watford with it. And Grimes has it in the corner. Lowry inside the line. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back.
The Pistons.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Guys?
On the run. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
Here's Bona. Off with the layup. Now LeVert. He has 6. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Grimes. Buries the long-range jumper. Grimes has got his first 3-point. To the game.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
Inside, Holland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Holland's got his first 2 points.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Watford.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons, trailing by 2. So, Richard, from title contender to in the lottery, what went wrong for the Sixers last year?
Well, we could start at the top. Joel Embiid's health. He only played in 19 games. Then their young superstar Tyrese Maxey, he missed 30 games. And Paul George, he hyperextended his knee in the preseason and never looked comfortable all year. It was a nightmare year in Philly.
Back to Grimes. 6 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Embiid is a monster in the lane. Wow!
Hammering the panes of glass, Embiid putting that big size to use.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Maxey feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Duran a screen. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Duran's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Outside, Maxey. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot by Grimes. No good. The Pistons trailing. Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. Rebound by the 76ers. On the wing, Gordon. Still scoreless. Outside, Maxey. Here he goes. It's stolen by Cunningham. It's hauled in by Gordon. To the middle. Outside for Robinson. Detroit, no good that time either. Here's Philadelphia. Inside. Here's Watford. Duran pulls it in. They have not led for a while, a chance to do so here.
Well, they'd like to retake the lead on this possession.
Pass to Grimes. Back to Embiid. And that one is off.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside, George. A three. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Greg, we know something every scout liked about DJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace.
And the rhythm. Of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Here's Maxey. Following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Count that one. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity. And he's stroking it well, but he just hasn't shown the aggressiveness that they need out of him. Probably in front by more if he was taking more shots.
Now Cunningham. Paul George missing from long range. Robinson on the wing. There's a screen. Here's Cunningham. Oubre pulls it in. George, that's a two-pointer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
How about the quickness there from George, pulling up before the defense can get set.
Here's LeVert. 6 points for him. Thompson in the posts. And he goes right over Paul George and slams it down.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Pass to Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jalen Duren. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Joel Embiid is trying to stay on the court, and to that end, he's lost weight and he's embraced wearing a knee brace. He said, it's the right thing to do, giving me the support for the rest of my career. It may not look as good as it used to, with the jab or the pull-up and all that stuff, but it'll still work. Back to you.
You got it, trying to stay healthy. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Harris's shot is off. And here's George for three. Detroit with the rebound. Down low. Now Detroit moving it up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here is George. He's got 7. A 3 ball. Thompson with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 3. Pass to Duren. Back to LeVert. Robinson for 3. The shot, no good. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Here's Oubre. Outside, George. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. The 76ers again can't hit it. In the corner, it's Harris. Outside, Robinson. .51 seconds left to play here in the third. The game now all-time. LeVert's got 9 points.
And continuing to impress and taking on more responsibility. LeVert understanding when he should look to score.
And the dunk by Embiid.
He'll take it up strong, big fella. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Pass to Oubre. Outside, Maxey. Now Edgecombe. And here's George. 5 to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. From deep, Maxey. To the inside. LeVert. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
That's the end of the third.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. The Pistons on top.
Detroit, 39.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now, here's Cunningham. Softly drops in the floater. Cunningham's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Pistons. Pass to Gordon. He's looking for Grimes and gets it there. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
Here's Stewart. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stewart's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons. Screen by Watford. Pass to Bona. Over in the corner, Edwards. Hits the three-point bomb. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now, here's Cunningham. At the Levert. Reed a screen. And it's Karis LeVert with the 3. And the Pistons lead by 5.
And LeVert is playing with such passion on offense. He's just not afraid to play a big role on that end.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Stewart a screen. And stolen by Maxey. Edwards. Now Maxey. Driving to the basket.
Turning on the Jets. Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you.
First personal foul.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Durham. Embiid there for the rebound. The 76ers trailed by 3. It's stolen by Green. We've got 1:55 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Durham. Thompson right side. Pocket 6. Harris. And did the 3. Outside Durham. has a big-time jam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Oubre jacks up a three. That shot, no good.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Here's Durant. Big-time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
So both teams making some changes here. And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. So both teams changing it up here. George fires. Missed on the three.
Damn, bro, why you gotta be so rude to me for? What I do? What I do? Ah, you know I heard you. Come on, man. I ain't about to go back and forth with you, bro. It's sad, though.
Outside Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot.
It's sad. I
Oubre
feel
with the
you.
rebound. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for
It
Philadelphia.
can get sad when you thought you won the whole game. You was talking crazy to
And the
me.
ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Jordan.
I'm not
Oh,
sure
you turn your
what
mic
he was
off for?
thinking. That's a weird pass.
All right, ain't nigga been talking this whole time, nigga.
Cunningham right side.
Stupid.
He
You been
finishes
talking
with
this
a
whole time.
one-handed dunk.
Man, I wasn't gonna say nothing. You started talking crazy.
One of his favorite
Nah, I wasn't gonna say nothing. Don't talk crazy. You been talking crazy the whole game. I ain't even said nothing to you. And the game was close. The game was close. You ain't got no reason to say what you got to say. It's all right. It ain't never neutral when you already talking crazy from the jump. Good game, though. You heard what I said, nigga. Good game.
Detroit with the W, and in the
It still is that, nigga. Yeah.
I think G a pretty hostile environment.
He gonna talk crazy like I can't say nothing back to him. You're a weirdo, bro.
Problems with that tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks, with Richard.
Call the ladies out, they're in their finery. 100 jewels on throats, 100 jewels between teeth. Now bring my boys in, their skin in craters like the moon. The moon we love like a brother, while he glows through the room. Dancing around the lies we tell, dancing around big eyes as well. Even the comatose, they don't dance and tell. We live in cities you'll never see on screen. Not very pretty, but we sure know how.